everyone, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video and I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So in today's video I'll be showing you how I achieved this look on my face. It is very simple, very easy, and it's daytime appropriate as well. It's kind of my go-to look. I love to do these kinds of looks whenever I just don't want to do too much with my makeup. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, click that button and I will see you in my next one. See you later.
Alright guys, let's get into this. So as usual, I'm going to start off with my eyes and I'm going to prime them with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original, and I'm going to blend it out with my ring finger since it's the most gentlest one. And then I'm going to quickly set that with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and a large tapered brush, just patting it in. Then I'm going to prime my face with the Bourjois Blur the Lines Primer, and I'm going to use that with a stippling brush. And this one's really good to fill in the pores and mattify. Now moving back onto the eyes, I'm going to take the shade S'mores from the Tartelette Toasted palette, and I'm going to pop that all over my eyes with a flat shader brush. Then on a blending brush, and this one's the MAC 217 one, I'm going to take the shade Latte, which is a nice light browny shade, and I'm going to pop that all over my crease, and I'm going to do this quite messily because I just want to put some color in there. Then I'm going to move on to the ColourPop I Think I Love You palette, and I'm taking the shade My Type on a smaller blending brush, and this one's a nice deep brown. I'm going to concentrate that in my crease, and I'm not going to try and blend it up too far. Next, I'm going to take a much smaller shading brush in the Sunrise shade from the Toasted palette. I'm going to concentrate that as close as possible to my lash line so I avoid the crease because I really want those deep colors to be vibrant. And I'm going to blend those two creased shades together with a much bigger blending brush. Then taking the Better Bitter shade from the ColourPop palette, I'm going to use my finger to pat it on top of the small shade we popped on before, and this is just going to make it a bit more brighter and a bit more shimmery, which is what I was wanting. Next, I took the small shade again and I blended the outer edges of the dark shades. Then I took a makeup wipe and cleaned up underneath my eyes. Now I'm going to take the dark shade, which is Fireside from the Toasted palette, on a small angled brush, and I'm just going to line my lash line. And this is just going to be nice and subtle because it is brown instead of black, so it's not going to be too harsh. Alright, now onto foundation. I'm using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in 118 light beige, I believe, and I'm just going to dot that all over my face and blend it out with a sponge, and this is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I'm just also going to blend it down my neck as well, just to make my neck and my face match. Oh, there it goes. So I'm just going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Sand, and I'm just going to hide those dark circles. And then I'm going to blend it out with my sponge, and I'm using the pointy side so I can go up into my inner corners of my eyes. And then I'm just going to highlight the areas that I want, so my forehead, my chin, the sides of my jaws, and my little smile lines. And obviously gonna blend it out with my Real Techniques sponge. Then I'm going to set my under eyes with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I'm going to blend it out with my sponge first, and then I'm going to quickly set it straight afterwards so there's no creasing. And then I'm going to use the same powder to set my whole face, and I'm using a large powder brush just to pat the powder in first so my foundation doesn't move, and then I'm just going to use circular motions on my neck, and once I've patted all the powder in, on my face as well. Then I'm going to move on to my lower lash line, and I'm using a small shadow brush in the Latte shade. I'm going to pat it in first, and then with no product whatsoever, I'm going to blend it out. Once that was done, I did my eyebrows off of camera because they take forever to do. And now we're on to mascara. So I've popped the Maybelline Full and Soft non-waterproof mascara on my top and bottom lashes. And now I'm going to take the Gorgeous Cosmetics white eyeliner in highlight, and I'm just going to line my waterline with that to make my eyes a little bit more bigger and awake. Next, I'm going to bronze up my face with an Inglot bronzer. Not sure what number or shade it is, but it is a cool tone brown, and I'm just going to bronze up my temples, my cheeks, well, my cheekbones, my jaws, and a little bit my neck. Oh, and also my nose. So I'm not really contouring my nose, I'm also bronzing it up. Then I'm moving on to my Inglot blush, which is a corally pink one, and I'm just popping that on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to highlight with my Tarte Amazonian Clay highlighter in Exposed, and I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, the inner corners of my eyes, and my brow bone. And I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter brush and a really small flat shader brush. Then I'm going to move on to my lips. So I'm going to line my lips and also fill them in with the Gorgeous Cosmetics lip liner in Entourage. And then for the lipstick, I'm using the NYX High Voltage lipstick in number 13 Stone. And this one's a very browny nude, but it is a very nice wearable one, and I really like it. For the lashes, I'm using Glam by Manicare lashes in number 4L. These are very natural and very daytime appropriate lashes. So I'm just finishing off with some Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray, and that's it. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys really like it. This is my ultimate favorite go-to everyday makeup look.